Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Classic, Frozen Fortress thing. Yeah, Let's Play Zelda Classic Balance of Nature. I'm okay. Yeah, I just realized that I wasn't recording sound during my last episode, so that's gonna have to be post-commentary, which you've already seen. Oh well, that's life. So we are here in level 2 already. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of between level stuff. This is a mostly dungeon-based thing. There is story. It's mostly from, you'll notice it does to some extent come from people you talk to, including the people on the pedestals. So yeah, I mean, it is fun. We're still not going to get to the gimmick that I think is so interesting. Kill these blue Octoroks. Good. Okay, so this is a block puzzle. It's a pretty simple one. They start out very easy. You will eventually discover that they get harder. But for now, Yukel's really seems to like block pushing puzzles. And another type of puzzle that we won't see for quite some time, but still manages to be overdone. Get off me, you son of a... Wow. This is actually the first time I've gotten attacked by a like. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have kind of a high, I usually try very hard to stay away from the guys, from the creeps, so yeah. But that was a thing. Well, Vire, of course. Always Vire. Oh, we have to redo this one. Okay. Make sure you don't push this thing into a corner accidentally, because that's absolutely... Oh, I don't actually have to do this again, because the door's open. Alright. Okay, so, things can get you in the doors, by the way. I'm not fighting those likes, it wasn't... These guys are pretty much, impossible to kill until they actually stay down on the ground. Which I should have known, but, well... So let's kill the plaid chickens. I have no idea what these things are called. My father and I just always referred to them as plaid chickens. So, okay. This can just get pushed out of the way because there's no switch it can go to. This goes here. Might as well push this here. Good. Push this over one. And then all the way down. I do appreciate how the doors stay open, and you don't have to do these puzzles every freaking time. And now we backtrack to where the door was, and that will be a theme. Ignoring you. And we will, of course, run through here to get our health back. And through here. You may notice I'm not stopping to check my map nearly as often as I usually do. That's because, honestly, there's just... It's so linear. There's usually only one way to go. And that's okay. But that will change in later dungeons, too. Ugh. I'm gonna kill you guys all first, so that I don't have to worry about you while I'm pushing blocks. Okay, be sure that you do not push the block too far. That is as far as you want to push it. Because you're gonna have to push this one all the way to the end, and if you push that any further, you won't be able to get above that block to push it down. They're starting to use a little more strategy. There's nothing beyond here, as the map can show you. Come this way first, because you need what's in that key. Yeah. I will say that this does one thing. It makes you think, a lot of these make you think about how the dungeon fits together, which is fun and interesting. And you're a jerk. You're all jerks. So yeah, imagine having to go back. Really? Yeah, the door will not protect you. You know what? Okay. Okay. And we don't have the shield to protect us, and won't for some time. I'm not sure like can even eat your shield in this quest. I've usually been very good, but you can't buy new ones, so. Alright. You are here. Where is here? Right. We want to go through this door first. Yeah, watch out for those blue Stalfos, they're evil. Okay, now we come this way. Oh, look where we are. That's nice. And there we go. Half-tile trick does work against fireballs and shit. So, Gibdo, they are not particularly vulnerable to fire. However, if you back one into a corner and then use the lantern, that can be pretty useful. Now, we could go up, or we could go down. If we go up, where are we? Right. If we go up, we will come to something that needs the big key. So we go down instead. Like I said, it is almost always better to go through the unlocked door first, even if you have keys. Not always, but almost always. Yeah, knockback is a very good thing. Take advantage of it. It's pretty cool how the fast Armos actually have different colored eyes. They have yellow eyes, which is very hard to see on these tiny sprites. And we get the big key, and this is why you didn't want to go up through the locked door, because there would have been a locked chest that needed the big key. Aw, come on, dude. Sword beams and knockback. Beautiful, beautiful things. I'm just gonna leave it. It's not like I need it. Now we go north again. And north again. And that's not where we need to go. That's not what I meant we needed the big key for. This is. You got the bomb bag! The bombs inside can blow holes in cracked walls. And we get 30 bombs. Yay! So we come up this way, and we get 8 more bombs. Except that we were already at our max, so the hell. We're gonna go back to the front of the dungeon. Because it's faster than walking back to where the first bombable wall was. But as you can see, enemies can come into the door, and so can, hold on. Now I need to look and see where the first bombable... Okay, I was right. It actually doesn't matter. Oh, no, it does. Oh, no, I was wrong. It does matter, but I went the wrong way. Anyway. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Jeez. Enemies can come into the door and so can fireballs. there we go. Ignoring you guys. Ah, here we are. Let's see. Yeah, you cannot be harmed by your own, you can't be harmed by your own fire or your own bombs in this quest. Good to know. And more bombs? I can't imagine you would have needed those 8. Wow. Who am I to judge? Yeah. And can you guess what we're going to fight? Yeah, it's a Dodongo. I mean, it's one of the higher level Dodongo. But, yeah, one Dodongo. Meh. Approach the pedestal. Now we can continue our efforts to defend this land. Please help clear the ruins that await you in the desert. Yeah, when I say this has some story, I do mean it, but it takes a lot to get into. And it's not like... It doesn't come up to the story level of any actual game. Like, certainly the Oracle games. Where's that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that gap is kind of hard to see. But, for the most part, you can, I think, bombs work on rocks. Or at least bummable rocks. There are such things as bummable rocks. You can't select your sword, doofus. And there we go. We get another heart piece. What are we at? 2. Yeah, that's about right. Takes a little while. There are only 12 heart pieces in this game, but you will get a full, 24. You get a full 3 rows of 24 hearts total. No, this is the right way. Still not getting that for quite some time. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Continue with the trading sequence quest, which that guy who gave us the Gasha seed, that starts a trading sequence. Check this out. Yeah, you notice how the whole... I missed like 2 bits of the ice area. And I need to go back and do those because I'm an idiot. Which you all knew. Well, okay, I'm not an idiot. I manage to do silly things on occasion. The ice, you don't slip on the ice. You walk slowly. This is what you needed to do. I'm a bit worn out. If you could find a Gasha seed for me, I'd appreciate it. Oh, thank you. That perks me right up. Here, have a token of my esteem. You got an animal flute. Its tunes can soothe troubled hearts. Unfortunately, it is just a trading quest item, and you cannot use it to kill Pole's voice. Or summon Dimitri. If you talk to him again, by the way, he says, I wonder what Ricky and Moosh are doing these days. Ricky and Moosh being the other, animal companions from the Oracle games. I always use Dimitri because you can use him for a bit of a sequence break in Oracle of Seasons. You get to die. And now we can go into the desert. Talk to this gentleman. Greetings, traveler. Greetings, program. The minions of Onyx have sealed off the northwest part of Holodrum, but I have trekked them this far. If I had the lens of truth, I know that I could find where they hid the key which opens the path. That's a thing that we're going to deal with much later. So you step onto that trigger, and you come through here. And now we can warp. It's not that useful right now. Oh, brother. Yep, another Aquamentus. Why does everybody like these guys? But we killed him, and we got a key. You need it to continue on with the desert. Not much we can do here. These crabs will become the bane of your existence very quickly. Can't do anything here. Freaking levers. If you wonder about the crabs when everything else is levers, it's because that area is actually part of a different area where the crabs are. There we go. And if we come in here, we have only the best and most expensive merchandise. He ain't kidding. This is the biggest quiver. This is the biggest bomb bag. And this is a revive potion. It's basically Crazy Tracy's medicine. It kicks in if you die. Let's see. Where am I at? I will probably get the revive potion. I will not likely get the other two. I just generally don't. I'm going to keep killing levers. 2 per screen. They give money and hearts sometimes. Be careful walking on a screen because they will show up. Often they will startle you. They'll come like right in front of you, and then you're hit and unhappy. So we come in here, talk to you. I'm the ring fanatic. My life centers around the various rings which used to be so common in Holodrum. But alas, I don't have anything to keep my rings in. Can you help me? Sorry, I had to cut out talking to my mom. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna have to take a break here and then, come back to recording. We're at 15 minutes, so I think we will take on level 3 here. Yeah, like I said, and this actually is the first one which deals with the really interesting gimmick. Alright, you are here. And there's nothing to do, so first, we want to go this way, believe it or not. I should have... You know what I should do before I'll go back through that room. Kill these guys. Yeah, one nice thing about that, the lantern is that because the flame sticks around, enemies that move, like the like, can get multiple hits on themselves using it. Take advantage of the fact that you have slash from the beginning. Catty corner enemies, especially guys like those freaking skeletons. Okay, so we get our first key. There we go. And we get some magic back. That might be, that mob, or not moblin, that Gariah might be a clue to something. Alright, go up. And we get another key. Very important. Come in here and we get the map. Oh, we get an arrow. That's nice. Actually, that Gariah is not a clue to anything. This tells you something, doesn't it? And yes, this uses the dual layer screens, which is pretty cool. From, that were introduced in Link to the Past. But that's not the gimmick I'm talking about. You'll see that gimmick here, right now. The map changes. Yeah. A number of these dungeons are 2-level dungeons, and they get you... What did I literally just get? I got a key. Right. I think, yes. Yeah, they change depending on what... Yeah, I should have backed him into a corner for that. Oh, well. They change depending... Yeah, a lot of the dungeons are 2-level dungeons, and they change depending on what level you're on. The map actually changes. It's really very cool, I think. There we go, and push that down, and we're through. And, yep. Something to remember, there is a sort of room state thing. Yeah, you notice those pots came back? That'll happen with enemies, too. Pardon me. You go up, you go down. Every time you change levels, the enemies come back. You'll see what happens. I've killed all these bats. Let's see. We are here. If I go that way. Okay, that gets me something I can't do, so we want to go down. The bats are back. That is a lot of Gibdo. Hey, at this part... Oh, crud. I really did something. That was stupid. Oh, well. I'll do it in the next episode. I should have gone and fought those, Armos in the... Oh, well. So, now we warp. Let's see. And only one way to go. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the slightly less linear dungeons, because you would have gone quite a ways the other way before realizing you couldn't go this way. So, yeah. And of course, we can't go there. We don't have a key, so we can't go there. So we go this way. Caddy corners. See how the... Yeah, half tile trick. See how the... fireball is facing me? Yeah. Alright, we come through here. Come through there. And now we get a key. Yeah. So now we go back around. That is a thing with this dungeon, is you go all out of your way, you get a key, then you backtrack to the locked door. This dungeon, it's this quest. It happens a lot. How you feel about that will affect a lot of things about how you feel about the quest. I don't mind. I enjoy the... But this is probably a quest for people who like to fight. You like the action, and occasionally solving the puzzles. Oh, right. Gotta murder the flowers before you can push the blocks. There's an interesting moral of the story for you. I hate pea hats. Alright. So we come here, and we go back up the stairs. Whoa. Alright. And then you. Alright, so you are here. Right. Alright, and right. Correct. This way. Okay. So, do we go up? Do I have a key? No. So we go down. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I do like it when that happens, at least. And we get a key. Yeah. By the time I max out here, I can probably afford a revive potion. This quest does have multiple wallets, so... You don't just start with the 255. And now we warp. And we are here. Good, and we go down, and we warp again. And now we go up, because we can't do anything else. There we go. Get the guinea. Ghost busting. Busting makes me feel good. Ugh. Oh, man. They don't usually come into the door, at least. So that's good. Just try not to let them get close enough to kill you, and you should be fine. I just basically let my guard down the last time. I can't believe I forgot that. Well, it doesn't really matter in this dungeon. After the next one, it will start mattering, but... Yeah, you'll see. Alright, let's see. And we get the big key. Yeah, now we get to backtrack all the way. This is one of the few times when F6ing actually isn't the best idea. So, we backtrack. And we backtrack. Backtracking, Joel. Backtracking. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. I'm ignoring you because there's no real point. You there. Ignoring you. Luckily, at least in this quest, P-hats have a slightly larger window of, okay, where the heck do I go now? Up, I think. Yes. Really? Yes. And down. Aw, come on, dudes. Ibdo? Luckily, I don't believe these ones hump you to death like Redeads. The way the ones in Hero's Memory did. Oh, clock, yes. Anything that lets me beat Ibdo to death. And that is why I don't take the fairies when they are presented to me a lot of the time. This isn't really a puzzle. I'm not really sure what you'd call that, but... And we kill you. And we have another fight room. Ooh, ow. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of these fight rooms. Yukles likes putting these minor gauntlets in front of... Here we go. Yukles likes putting these minor gauntlets in front of major items. Like you didn't know there was a major item behind here. And you get the bow! You also got arrows. Yes, we did! And now we are warping back. Yes. Because it's absolutely faster than walking. So the clue was the moblin. Well, he wasn't really a clue, but meh. Okay, so there we go. Back to the... Yeah, see the room state changes. Huh, you know what I haven't gotten yet? Did I actually manage to miss the compass? Oh no, I didn't miss the compass. It's just... Oh, well that was stupid. Ow. Yeah, remember how I told you these guys? They hurt. I've got enough of... Yeah, the arrows are white sword strength, I believe. And 30 is way more than you need. And of course, it's a Goma. Unfortunately, unlike the original Z1 Goma, it's not a one and done shot. But fortunately, it isn't exactly much tougher. You got a heart container! Yay! Approach the pedestal. Greetings, hero. I am Moosh. You say that you've heard of me. I am not surprised. My ancestor once bore the hero on his back. Also, you're a major Moosh is also the pseudonym of a major player in the ZC scene. I sense that the village in the east holds what you'll need to continue your trip. Yes, it does. But we're gonna just ignore these freaking... And I'm going to go here. And we are going to warp here. Yeah, as you can see, those things do actually become quite useful. So, yeah. Hi, Dimitri. So now that we have more health and arrows, specifically arrows, we're going to kill these guys. Trust me when I say that you really do want to have at least 5 hearts. It takes a little while, and I'm going to run slightly long with this episode. I should mention that one of the things about if you F6 out on the world map, you go back to where you have last saved, or you go back to the this is why you want arrows. It's kind of hard to do that with sword beams. You got the blue tunic. Yeah. If you're doing this, the next time you're back, you can do this before level 2. It's difficult. You can do this after level 2, which is what I really should have done. Eep! That's a death knight, by the way. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to save, and we're going to call it. So, that's the wrong button again. We're going to save. And, okay, now I'm just going to F6. End current game, yes. Save again, because, yeah. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play, Let's Play The Balance of Nature, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.